My name is Teacher Pedro Mendez, and today I'm going to explain a piece of advanced grammar, which is complex noun phrases containing gerunds. First of all, it's necessary to understand that the complex noun phrases have three parts. Letter A, the noun phrase. Letter B, the preposition. Letter C, the gerund. I guess you are wondering, what is a noun phrase? First of all, it's necessary to analyze that aspect is the noun. So all the words that go before the noun are the noun phrase. In the sentence, we are going to use aspect is the noun. But we are going to use also words like thing or things, aspect, as I told you, part or parts, reward or rewards, challenge or challenges. After the noun phrase, remember the preposition is coming, so we are going to use of or about. And in the third part, the verb in gerund. In this case, the verb is are working and helping. Let's analyze some examples. Here we have the most rewarding aspect of working abroad is learning a new culture. Which one is the noun phrase? The most rewarding aspect. And the aspect is the noun phrase. Look at here I have noun phrase. After that we have the preposition. And after the preposition we are going to use the gerund. In this case is working. So I'm going to repeat. The most rewarding aspect of working abroad is the new idea, learning a new culture. So we are going to connect two ideas, working abroad and learning a new culture. How we are going to connect them? With the verb to be. Remember that a sentence in English contains three parts, which are subject, verb, object. As I told you, the noun phrase is the subject, verb to be is the verb, and the object learning a new culture. That tells us that we need to use two gerunds in the sentence. The first gerund in this case is working. The second gerund is learning. So remember, we have to use a gerund in the subject of the sentence and a gerund in the object of the sentence. Let's analyze the second sentence. One of the most challenging things about being a teacher is not becoming impatient with difficult students. Which ones are the gerunds? The gerunds are being and not becoming. Being is in the subject of the sentence. One of the most challenging things about being a teacher. That is the subject of the sentence and it contains a gerund. Which one is the verb? Verb to be. Verb to be is the connector of the two ideas. The second idea is not becoming impatient with difficult students. Not becoming is the second gerund of the sentence. Now let's analyze some questions. What's the best part of being a mom? The best part of being a mom is being your children's support in important decisions. You can ask your mother, and your mother is going to tell you that she feels proud of being your support. So that is why they said the best part of being a mom is being your children's support in important decisions. Being is the gerund in the first part of the sentence, which is the subject, and also being is the gerund in the second part or in the last part of the sentence, which is the object. What's the most challenging thing about working from home? Now let's analyze. Now we have the opportunity to work at home or working at home. So let's analyze. The most challenging thing about working from home is not being distracted by household chores or hobbies. Which one is the subject? The most challenging aspect about working from home. Which one is the verb? Verb to be is. and the object not be distracted by household chores or hobbies. But another thing that you need to pay attention, that you need to discover here, is the use of prepositions. You are not going to use the prepositions you want in any of the cases. For example, look at, here you have the explanation. Use different prepositions with different nouns. Use of, the preposition of, with words like aspect or aspects, part or parts, reward or rewards, challenge or challenges, advantage or disadvantage. But you are going to use about with the word thing or things. So, if here you have the most challenging thing about, that is the collocation. Remember, collocations are really important when you are telling a sentence or writing a sentence. So, the collocation is think about. The collocation is part of. So, remember, of with the word part. About with the word think. In the first two sentences, we have think about. We have aspect of. Look at, that is the way we are going to use the preposition. So, again, remember, we need to use three parts. The noun phrase, the preposition, and the gerund. I guess you understand. So, using videos is the best thing for you, for making you understand the grammars. Thank you very much.